Welcome to the AWF Insider. DJ Draper here. The American Wrestling Federation makes its return to Northwood, Iowa this coming Saturday night, October 9th, as we bring to you Rodeo of the Squared Circle at Northwood-Kensett High School. The action starts at 7 p.m. First, a couple news and notes concerning the AWF, well, not actually the AWF title picture, the overall title picture in wrestling in the state of Minnesota. Our most recent event at Cambridge High School featured a triple threat winner-take-all match between AWF champion Kyle Pro, MIW champion Downtown PD Brown, and Ryan Cruz. Kyle Pro was able to take advantage of that situation and leave the ring victorious as both AWF and MIW champion, but the title reign did not last long. Later that evening, Pro had a previously signed bout to take on Scott Story for MIW in the opposite end of the Twin Cities metro area down in Chanhassen, and Scott Story emerged victorious as once again the new MIW champion. That brings us to this coming Saturday in Northwood. You're going to see Jackson Larkin take on Downtown PD Brown. The aforementioned Brown is not taking his MIW title loss very well at all, and this defeat seemed to expose an almost unhealthy obsession he had with that championship. Now, ambition for title gold in this sport isn't a bad thing at all, but the manner in which PD is handling this defeat can't be all that productive toward his overall goals. If he wants to be champion again, he's going to need to get his focus back. But that's going to be a challenge for him on Saturday as he goes one-on-one with an impressive physical specimen, that being Jackson Larkin. We've seen him before in the AWF, and we'll see if he might be too much for PD Brown to overcome. This one will surely be hard-hitting, featuring two competitors who could compete for championships on any given night, and in fact have competed for championships in the AWF, and I bet they will be again soon. Yours rudely, Trevor Outlaw takes on the legitimate athlete Brandon Gore. Both competitors have trained at the Nightmare Factory and are looking to reach the highest level of this sport. On the other end of the ladder, we'll hear from a former champion in the AWF who has been having just a miserable go of it lately, that being Nick the Natural Nelson. Now, despite continuing to use all of his old underhanded tricks, this man is desperate to score more wins following a very difficult summer, and it's gotten so bad he's not even booked for a match on Saturday. I'm sure he will have plenty on his mind, though, that he'll share with us in Northwood. In tag team action, the Bang Bros, Davey Bang and August Matthews, will pair up once again in the AWF as they take on arguably the hottest tag team right now, bar none, that being Riley Jackson and Levy Cruz NDS. This match will be pivotal toward determining tag team championship contenders, titles that we hope we'll have soon here in the American Wrestling Federation. And in our main event, you'll see AWF Heavyweight Champion Kyle Pro square off against Kenny Alfonso and Darren Corbin. This past Saturday on the AWF on 45 TV, you saw the one-on-one bout for the title between Kyle Pro and Kenny Alfonso, which also took place in Northwood, Iowa earlier this summer at Diamond Joe Casino. Now, this was a phenomenal encounter, and if you haven't yet had the opportunity to see it, we'd encourage you to check it out on our YouTube channel, even though you'll likely find the conclusion to be a bit, shall we say, dubious. Now, Kenny Alfonso's going to get another opportunity, but will the addition of a KG veteran like Darren Corbin, who's also hungry for championship gold, change the equation? Join us Saturday in Northwood, Iowa to find out. Now, let's hear from some of our AWF superstars as we look ahead to Rodeo of the Squared Circle.
Experience you'll ever know. Next question, please.
Brandon, this Saturday, October 9th, you're facing Trevor Outlaw. How do you feel about that?
I'm actually really glad you brought up Trevor. Trevor Outlaw and I, we trained together at the Nightmare Factory, and we were a part of Camp 3. And once we climbed that mountain together, oh boy, let me tell you, partner, we've been at the top of our games. He's been killing it everywhere. He kills it on the mic. Some say that he may be the best on the mic. And some may say that I may be the best in the ring. But Saturday, October 9th, we're going to find out who's really the best of Camp 3, period. And Trevor, this is just a warning for you right now. Saturday, October 9th is going to be all over for you. Now, switching subjects here. Kyle Pro. Once I'm through with Trevor Outlaw, I'm coming for that AWF Heavyweight Championship title. That's legitimate.
Brandon Gore, the legitimate athlete. Ain't that the biggest crock of family show? Sorry, Danucci. Brandon, you stand behind these lame-ass backgrounds. You sit in these interview-style segments and talking about how you're going to get a glorious win over your opponent time and time again. That's whack, all right? Let's just cut it here. This whole thing I'm doing right here, this is whack. Trevor Outlaw is a bona fide star. But Trevor Outlaw is coming to your home promotion. I'm coming to AWF, and I am going to beat the life out of you. Because you're not a star, Brando. I am. And I am sick and tired of you getting opportunity after opportunity and choking every damn time. But that's okay. I've got nothing to be bitter about. I've got nothing to be jealous about. Because you're going to get a beating of a lifetime this weekend. Courtesy of yours rudely. Top that, bozo.
Finally, the time has come for Alfonso Gonzalez to make his singles debut at AWF. Now, I'll tell you this, I don't care who you guys have for me, I am coming to make a point. I'm going to prove that Alfonso is not somebody to mess with, and Team Alfonso will always get the W, baby.
Here. That Fiji water. Wait a minute. Which it's a plastic bottle, I agree with. Wait a second. Cheap shot from Kyle Pro.
Was that a low
Yes.
shot, low ball?
Stonehenge needs to go to the back, but it doesn't matter a damn bit. Alfonso like they did to Jacob Savage. Yes, they are. Kenny Alfonso, after the journey to this point, winning the buy-in battle royal.
It's been a long time coming, but I finally get an AWF championship match. And it's a triple threat against Kyle Pro and Kenny Alfonso. It's about time. I mean, I'm undefeated this year in AWF. 1-0. And they're still going to try and stack the deck against me. One-on-one. You know I would win. You know, hands down, you could bet at that casino on the way down there that I was going to win. But the odds aren't in my favor. Now, I'm familiar with both of these opponents, and I know that in singles action, they prove to be quite a challenge. I'm not going to overlook that, and I'm not going to overlook the rules of a triple threat match. There's probably nobody that I've kicked in the groin more than Kyle Pro. So, I mean, I kind of know what his weaknesses are. So that will just leave me and Kenny. So this should be pretty easy. But look, if I have to go all the way to Iowa to win this championship, I will, because I am not coming back empty-handed. Can't believe I'm going to Iowa for this. Ugh.
Champ is here, baby. Iowa on October 9th. But right now, I'm in my Fiji brewery getting the finest water. But one problem I have to wrestle a triple threat match. A triple threat match. By myself, without Stonehenge by my side. We come together, we're one. We're both a team. It's okay, because last time I did a triple threat match, I beat Ryan Cruz, I beat P. Brown. It was winner take all for AWF and MIW Heavyweight Championship. I won them both, baby. But 3 hours later, I lost that championship over at MIW's company facing Scott Story. But But the reason why you won that championship, Scott Story, the only reason why you became a new champion, because I did a double shot. You have no idea how hard it is to be the pro that runs a show around here these days. But this Saturday, another triple threat match, another one.
Another one.
Kenny Alfonso, I already beat you one-on-one. You already won a casino battle royal. You bought in. But you went all in and lost it all. And now you also have Darren Corbin.
Another one.
Darren Corbin has been around for many years. Nut-kicking son of a gun of all time. He kicked me multiple times in the ground. Multiple times.
Another one.
When I was like very new in this place, before Kyle Pro ran shows around here. Well, here's a fact. Everything has changed, but for you both coming at me, I have the most advantage because I know how to win triple threat matches, as you could tell. By myself, Stonehenge won't be there. I'm very sad about that, but he has a huge role in Hollywood as a TV stepdad. Kenny Alfonso, Darren Corbin. This Saturday, the pro that runs the show puts his talent online, and he's gonna do whatever he can to continue to retain that championship and to celebrate his 1 year anniversary.
Another one.
It's not a statement, it's a fact, and you can get with the program.
Fans, the AWF is back in the state of Iowa this coming Saturday night, but for you Minnesotans, it's just barely in the state of Iowa, so you can be sure to join us too when we present Rodeo over the Squared Circle at Northwood-Kensett High School in Northwood, Iowa. Doors open at 6 p.m. with a bell time of 7 p.m. The event is presented by the Pony Express Riders of Iowa, a neat organization that raises money for Easter Seals Camp Sunnyside down in Des Moines, which gives some fun opportunities to children with disabilities. Proceeds will also benefit Northwood-Kensett Youth Wrestling. Tickets are just $10, and kids 5 and under, you get in free. Load up the car and check out an awesome evening of AWF wrestling action. As always, we thank you for joining us here on AWF Insider, and we'll catch you next time.